Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aquarius April 30th, 2022. Starting today and until May 20th, the Sun is transiting your sector of home and family. Mercury's already in this area of your solar chart, and with the Sun here as well, the need for you to take a pause and center yourself is even stronger. It's a good cycle for family activities, home improvement, and attending to your safety, security, and comfort needs. The focus is on your closest ties, foundation, or home life. Fortunately, it comes naturally to anchor or nest on a psychological level. In the weeks ahead, you'll be pouring more heart and pride into your family and personal life. It's a good time to get grounded and centered, as well as to refuel and build up your confidence. Today, you can gain valuable insight into a project or person. It's a strong day for cooperation and support. When was the last time you mingled with new energies? Maybe it's a network of co-workers you work out with or a team of colleagues you meet with for happy hour once a week. For instance, the Moon, celestial ruler of your health-conscious 6th house of daily rituals, will enter Aries, and your 11th house of associations, community affairs, and individual freedom today, presenting you with the opportunity to add more excitement and spontaneity to your day. The Sun, celestial ruler of your relationships sector, will also debut in Taurus and your intuitive 4th house of innermost feelings. Surround yourself with those who feel like home. Are you ready to enjoy a more relaxed work life? The Sun is officially in Taurus, encouraging you to step into a different fixed sign season. Taurus energy is slow, steady, and reliable. Although it levels your desire to be a wild child, Taurus season can be the perfect time to enjoy an easygoing pace at work. You can utilize this energy to buckle down on a few imperative objectives. Instead of making a bold move or being risky, you can rely on the predictability that comes with the stability of Taurus season. Change, even when it is for the better, can still sometimes be hard. It seems to be taking you a while to adjust to your recent professional good fortune. Your new job means a lot of increased responsibility. As excited as you are about the challenge, and certainly the extra money will come in handy, you can't quite shake your worry that you won't succeed. Just chalk these feelings up to cold feet. You'll get over your jitters soon enough. To put it mildly, you are somewhat overwhelmed with what is expected of you. There are frequent misunderstandings, especially with relatives and friends. To avoid making the tense situation worse, refrain from acting in the heat of the moment. You need a great deal of time and patience for talking things over to clear matters up. You have one idea, you know who has another. Even though this isn't exactly a romance yet, you still might want to treat it as one. Every relationship requires some degree of compromise. You come under intense scrutiny and react badly to criticism you might receive from people you care about most. Emotional outbursts lead you to say things you later regret. It is probably best if you try and remove yourself from any tense situation to a quiet place where you're able to reflect on how you feel. A letter or phone call concerning potential positive changes in your financial situation might have your mind buzzing over possibilities for your future. You might be a bit worried over whether or not you'll be able to make the most of this break, but your innate practicality should enable you to face it in an objective, efficient way. So there's no need to worry. Give it some thought, and make your decision when it all comes through. You'll be more willing to break from routine on this day. And this can do you a world of good. This will be especially true if you are often required to work within a strict and structured format. If you don't get a chance to reach beyond this, your life can become terribly dull. This vibration can see you in a bolder and more daring frame of mind. Go on out and try something outside of the norm and enjoy yourself. It is a case of one in and one out on the home front today, and with it a change in approach. Mercury's departure from your home and family sector today leaves you with the means to remain mentally focused and keep the communication lines open, but the Moon's return just hours later allows you to become more emotionally and intuitively engaged. This begins the lead up to an eclipsing new moon, and with it a chance to draw a new line in the sand. Just 3 days before Venus, the planet of love returns to your communications sector to begin a mission to give your heart and your relationships a voice. The moon leaves. This leaves you better able to give your emotional responses a voice, just as Mercury, the planet of communication, returns to your romantic sector in order to give your heart a voice and to put heart and mind on the same page. Our eyes in the sky. In the early morning and evening, the moon forms square aspects to Mars and Venus, respectively, bringing an abundance of healing energy. Use this time to reconnect with yourself and the things you desire most. This is also a good time to acknowledge your strengths and jettison any feelings you have of unworthiness. The good vibes continue throughout the evening as the moon forms a mostly helpful aspect to Venus, softening up the frustrations caused earlier by Mars. This cosmic atmosphere can bless us all with a healthy dose of optimism. While you might be acutely aware of any past mistakes, there is an opportunity to learn from them, which will help you in your future endeavors. If you feel as though your personal goals have hit a roadblock or setback, take a moment to remember how far you've come and how strong you are. As the witching hour draws near, the moon brings love in all its forms to center stage. Find ways to connect with the people or projects that fill your heart, and don't forget to say nice things to yourself and the people you care about. After midnight, the Aries moon squares off with Mars in Pisces, stimulating a need for freedom. We want to run from our problems, and checking out emotionally seems like the easiest way to avoid doing what must be done. Yet rather than solving the problem at hand, disassociation leads to irritability. We might take our frustrations out on those who we are closest to because we assume our loved ones have the bandwidth to hold space for even our most irrational feelings. Be mindful that we are at the mercy of our passions now, and our behavior can hurt others if we are not careful. In the evening, the moon trines Chiron in Aries, facilitating healing. Old wounds are stimulated, yet we take stock of them from a big picture perspective. In the past, moments of doubt and insecurity have caused us to question our uniqueness or wonder if our goals truly matter. However, we now recognize that we have been brought to this present moment by virtue of the struggles we have faced. Our hardships should be celebrated rather than scrutinized, because they have made us the person we are today.